I got detention for sitting at my desk in class even though it had my name on it. I walked into my history class like it was a normal Tuesday morning. Our teacher, Mrs. Hayes, liked to have a seating chart and names on desks like we're in elementary school. It kept things orderly, I think. At least that was her excuse. I find my seat under the window with my new name card taped to the desk. I sit down and pull out my textbook. My notebook comes next. I was all set for a boring history period learning about the Great Depression when Cassidy Ryder walks in. She's the junior year queen bee and the school's poster girl for a pampered princess. She's walking into the classroom like she's the Queen of England, and I swear everyone fawns all over her. She stopped right at my desk. "You're in my seat," Cassidy demands. I just looked up at her. "Excuse me? I always sit here, Cassidy," I say confused. I blink at her and point to the name card that reads my name in bold script. Cassidy just flips her hair and glares. "It's wrong. Mrs. Hayes always puts me at the window." I just shake my head. "I've never moved ever. You can go ask Mrs. Hayes," I say, still not budging. Cassidy just scoffs and storms out of the classroom. I hear Mrs. Hayes' voice and Cassidy's shrill screeching before Mrs. Hayes walks back in. Mrs. Hayes looks at me. "Outside, now please." She points out the door. I get up and follow my teacher outside. "Why are you causing seating issues?" I look at Mrs. Hayes like she's grown 3 heads. "My name is on that desk, in your handwriting," I protest. Mrs. Hayes just crosses her arms. "Cassidy always sits by the window. She has since September. She needs the natural light to help her pay attention." I roll my eyes. "She's not a plant," I retorted, but Mrs. Hayes just looked at me. "Stop being an idiot. Of course she's not a plant. Stop making things difficult. You can sit behind her." I take a look at the seat behind Cassidy's. It's sitting at a weird angle like it had been hit with a sledgehammer. The plastic seat was almost cracked in two. "It's busted," I say. Mrs. Hayes just looks at me. "You're being difficult." I shake my head as I walk back in and sit at the broken seat. I still ended up with a detention slip for being obnoxious. At lunch, my best friend sits across from me. "You know Cassidy is famous for her I own everything routine," he says as he's dripping sloppy Joe sauce down his chin. He starts listing all the things she's done since September. Cassidy had claimed 4 lockers in a row and was using them as her own personal closet. It didn't matter who was using them. They were hers now. She claimed the best table in the cafeteria as her personal dining table. She'd yelled at a freshman who had dared to sit there. She'd even dictated that the theater department not do any musicals this year because the songs made her head hurt. Her mother was a lawyer and the PTA president. She donated a lot of money and took down our previous principal last year. Teachers hated making her upset, and the administration feared the power her mother had. No one dared to make Cassidy upset. As the weeks went on, I found Cassidy's constant hair flipping made it tangle into my notebook. She leaned back into her chair, causing my stuff to spill off my desk. I was constantly picking stuff up. She often pulls her friends around to laugh at me like I'm some zoo exhibit. Then 2 days later, I'm at the principal's office. "It seems we've received reports you've been stalking Cassidy Ryder. It's making her feel unsafe, and I'm going to need you to stop." I spend the next 5 minutes explaining everything. The principal just looks at me with sympathy. "Just stay out of her way, okay?" He dismisses me with yet another detention slip. I get to history class and sit in that same broken seat again. Cassidy just looks at me and smirks. I just glare back at her. The game is on. I remember that Cassidy's college-age boyfriend has been hanging around campus after school, and sometimes even during school hours. Her Instagram showed videos and reels highlighting her boyfriend posing on the football field, in the gym, and by her lockers. There was even one of him doing that TikTok trend in the hallways near the cafeteria. That shouldn't be happening. Non-students had to check in with the front office and wear a visitor badge. I got screenshots of everything, and I found the same anonymous form Cassidy had used against me. There's been a non-student male who's been seen around campus. He's acting really suspicious and making everyone worried. I typed up and sent the pictures of the screenshots. I clicked submit. The next day, a school-wide announcement declared all visitors had to now show ID and meet with the front office to approve visits, and anyone not with a legitimate reason was turned away. Cassidy stormed up to me. "You got my boyfriend banned?" I shrugged. "No, rules got him banned." I just grinned as Mrs. Hayes told Cassidy to sit down, not in the desk by the window, but the broken one in the corner. I smirked. "Look at it this way, Cassidy. You're not having to worry about me stalking you," I say.